You deciding what you do?
I'll just do that. I'll do this.
You just carry on doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
The things we do for Instagram. Hello everybody. So I am at Charlotte's house today. And we are shooting the second episode for How I Rent. I like the fact that you have a colour scheme going throughout the house. So you have your pink and your greens, your florals, your botanicals, and then you've got bits of vintage furniture like the cabinet that we're about to see in the living room. I like that.
And I think as well, because I was thinking about this the other day that, sorry, I've just seen something that's right on the table, that actually the whole house has a theme, and that wasn't intentional. It's just the fact that I've gone from a room to then a 2-bedroom flat and then a 3-bedroom house, that everything I've had's just kind of spread out.
I get that, yeah.
Because I don't know if I did buy, whether I would maybe like theme the rooms, not theme them like Disney, but you know, like. Whereas here, like as you say, there's pink, greens, botanicals like throughout the entire house.
It wasn't intentional.
No.
Okay. So what advice would you give to renters out there?
We've always had nice landlords. When I say nice, I mean the one we have at the moment is lovely. And I think we've had less nice landlords, but we've always been able to do what we wanted to a degree. Whereas this landlord, we were the only people to view this house. She said, "Oh, paint it pink." I thought that I don't care.
Yeah.
Whereas previous landlords are like, "Oh," like we've kind of had to persuade them.
Yeah.
And I know not everybody is fortunate enough to have the time to find a nice landlord versus the property you want. You know, there's all kind of different factors, aren't there? But I would always like ask if you can paint it white.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Even if you can't paint it white, I think it's worthwhile maybe painting it white and then switching it back.
Yeah.
For your sanity almost, because I think your home really affects your mental health.
I always say that, it does.
So tell us what you do. What do you do, Charlotte?
Get comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm a blogger and a podcaster. Nearly stumbled there. So I run a blog which is my name, charlottejacklin.co.uk, and I have a podcast with my friend Liv Purvis, and it's called The Fringe Bit. I used to run an independent magazine called Betty, which can be located in here. So this was Betty. There she goes.
Wow.
I'm probably going to get to a tea-stained cover. And that was the first one, so we went reverse.
How long did you do that for?
For about 5 years in this capacity, but I always had a full-time job.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Charlotte and welcome to my house.
Lovely.
So this is our hall. It has a great under the stairs storage for all our coats, which I love. It's got some really old tiles.
And what you mentioned about this plant stand here.
Yeah, so this plant stand was from an antiques fair in Newark, which I bought with my mum last summer.
Okay.
And I knew it would be perfect for the whole way. And then obviously we have my dad actually custom built our child gate. What's the word for them?
Baby gate.
Gate.
I like this because it actually matches.
Well, we couldn't.
It's more fancier than the traditional ones because they're quite.
It's overbuilt, right?
I like it though.
But we couldn't get one to like work where we needed it to.
Yeah.
When she was quite little, she'd fall off the bottom too. So my dad built that for us.
So for anyone who doesn't know, Charlotte's dad is quite the DIYer.
He is. He is. He used to have. Once he was a footballer, once he was an engineer, and before he owned a ladies' clothing boutique, he had a kitchens, bedrooms and bathrooms company. So he's quite useful, very useful.
Handy.
So he's always around here with a drill. I knew when we were getting a bigger house that I just wanted a room with just a big table in it. That's all I wanted. So my dad, again, built this table for me.
Oh, he built it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you bought this table, honestly.
No, this is good old MDF.
This is
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, it is. I just noticed
Don't
the
zoom
corners.
in on the scratches.
This is lovely, and I love the hairpin legs as well.
Yeah. So I just thought, what's the cheapest we could build a table?
Yeah.
Of this size.
Yeah.
That's always pretty much my goal, is how can I do it cheaper.
Yeah.
So I think probably these were £100 and this was £100, so it's about £200 for the table.
Lovely.
And my dad kept saying, "Are you sure you want the table this big?" And I was like, "I want the table this big." So let me move that plant. So we did have a fancier record unit, but I went for vanity, and so actually sold our old record player, which was better quality.
Yeah.
But it didn't look as good.
Well, I'm all for that. It's all about how things look.
But we have tons and tons of records. A lot of Beatles, a lot of Johnny Cash, and I've got loads more in the garage as well. So I have wanted a peacock chair for years and years and years and years, and I could never find one that was, again, affordable. And we used to live in Margate, and we were walking past a junk shop, second-hand shop, and there was one just sat there.
It was just waiting for you, basically.
And it was raining. It was just about to start raining, and it was £40, and we had no cash because it was cash only. So I sent Jack off to go and get the cash, and I was just stuck like grabbing the chair. And then we marched it home in the rain, and my mum, bless her, like sponged it down. She was like, "This chair's filthy," and I was like, "I didn't even notice."
Oh.
But yeah, I love it. And then where is this from? I think this is from TK Maxx.
Is it? That looks
or
perfect then.
HomeSense, just to make it a bit cozier. And I sit here sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah, Jack can't find me, I'll be sat there.
And I love the plants as well. It's a cheese plant, isn't it?
Yeah, this is doing really well actually. It doesn't look like it's doing
It looks
well,
very happy.
but
it looks happy.
Because I got some advice from a friend and they said, you know, they're actually quite difficult, but we'll just come back off holiday, maybe we'll get rid of that leaf. But it's doing really well, it's getting bigger and bigger, and those leaves are holding. So this sofa, the 2 chairs, and there's a buffet which is in the garage, were £140 from British Heart Foundation.
Which is a bargain.
So good, and I ummed and ahed about them for maybe 2 weeks, and on the day I decided to buy them, I called up the British Heart Foundation in Margate and said, "Oh, the floral sofa, is it still there?" And they were like, "No, it's just been sold."
Oh my god.
So I kind of like was really upset because I realised I really wanted them. And then one day we were walking back from the beach and I was like, my sofas were back in the window, and it was closed, and it was a Sunday. So then I went down first thing Monday morning, like waiting for them to open. And
There's many things in life that are just have your name on it, Charlotte.
but who knew that you could take furniture back to the British Heart Foundation then?
I didn't know that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, don't be doing that anymore. But so they were £140. They're great for, again, June.
Yeah.
Because she wipes her nose on them and the cushions.
I love how you've organised. See, I need to be getting on this whole colour trend because I don't organise my books this way, but I like it.
Do you feel like this is a millennial bingo?
I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely. Charlotte, I love this, what you've made here. So what's behind it? Do you mind to show us what's behind it?
Look.
Okay, see, that's it.
Awful.
Brilliant. No, it's a
Awful.
brilliant idea to have that to cover it
I've
up.
not hemmed this yet, so. But this, again, was from Etsy, this fabric. I was looking for something that would go with the green velvet and the floral, and that kind of tie it together.
Yeah.
So that cost me about £14 for the fabric and maybe like £3 for the kit.
That's good.
And then the curtains, which that one's creased, so we can focus on this one.
Sure.
I can't get the creases out my other curtain. I've steamed them and everything.
Really?
Yeah, but
Steaming normally works.
I know. They're
They
very
are
stubborn.
lovely.
But these are from eBay, so they were £140 for 2 pairs. And again, I was just looking for something.
Are they second hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this lady just sells like second-hand curtains, but they're all round. They're like vintage St. Michael. The only thing you'll notice throughout the entire house, we've lived here for 9-10 months, is that we don't have a lot of pictures up, and
Okay.
that's kind of like the last thing that we need to do. A fire.
Yeah.
The way we have quite an ugly fire there, and we tried June's table over there, but then I just really didn't like the fire, so it kind of does 2 jobs.
I didn't even notice there was a fireplace there until you said, actually.
Exactly. So
That's good.
I actually saw, and I need to find the name of the Instagrammer, but she did an IKEA hack. So she painted these.
Was it, I think it was Dove Cottage.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, so
yeah.
I found through
Sam,
you.
I think. Yeah,
Yes.
Sam, yeah.
And again, that would cost, I don't know what the table and chairs cost, I think like £20.
Yeah.
But we've got paint left over from the bathroom that we could just paint half of those pink or something, and it's
Yeah.
just really nice.
Yeah.
And then those baskets are supposed to be for plants, so you can see they're lined.
They're lovely. Where are they from?
HomeSense, always.
Okay, yeah. Baskets, HomeSense, that is a place that you need to go. Rugs as well, rugs.
So I have a list of things that I would like for the house.
Yeah.
And I can only buy those things in HomeSense.
Really?
Yeah, because again, that's why I'm not allowed to go to IKEA. Because I'm not allowed to go to HomeSense because I
Yeah.
come with loads of stuff.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, and I don't need any more cushions, any more rugs, any more trinket trays. That's my other one, trinket trays. Look, there's 2 trays here. 3 trays. Who needs that many trays? So,
But for American people watching, a loo is a toilet,
a bathroom,
a powder room.
Yeah. So I've never lived in a house with 2 loos, ever.
I don't think I have either.
No. And so for me to get 2 toilets, I don't know what's happening upstairs. There's a lot of movement. So this was navy blue, and the people that lived in here were
I love this shit happens.
they just had loads of like military pictures and stuff. So we painted it white. Put a picture of Elton John in, put some disco balls in. Again, just like hung a new towel rail, because they had a towel rail here, which if you got off the toilet quite quickly, you'd hurt yourself.
It's not placed very well, is it?
No. So I've just tried to make that as nice as possible.
That is nice.
Oh, so this is my kitchen, and this is the room that I dislike the least.
Okay.
So when I saw the house for rent, the bathroom, which I'll show you in a bit, I absolutely love. But I feel like you don't always get everything you want in a rented house. There's compromises to be made. And I've got wooden floors, I've got a lovely bathroom, love the rest of the house. And this functions, it's not like it doesn't function.
I agree.
But just why are there this many colours in here? And we have like black appliances and things. So I have my shelves with, I'm very into glasses, cabbage plates.
Love that.
But generally, this isn't the room that makes me the happiest, which is a shame because I spend so much time in here.
Yeah, but like you said, compromises.
Yeah.
And finding the best.
Okay, so this is June's room. This is my daughter's room. She's nearly 2. This is my favourite room, just because I get to have a lot of fun in here, and also she's of an age where she doesn't really have that many opinions about the decor.
I love the curtains.
These are my favourite thing ever. So these are vintage Sanderson from eBay, and they cost me 30 quid. And again, vintage curtains off eBay, always lined.
That's what I love, lined curtains.
So like if you were to buy these like from a high street store, you'd get them like that.
Yeah.
And obviously if you were to go expensive, you'd get them lined. But so eBay, I love those. I'm really pleased with them.
I also like your daughter's book collection as well.
Okay, to mention my dad a 3rd time.
Your dad, you know, he's a highlight of this show today.
He's very handy. So I had looked for these online, and I could find them in Argos, but they were sold out. So my dad was like, "I'll make you some." So we did.
Okay, let's get a close up of this because this is so cool. Is this MDF as well?
Everything's MDF.
And you
Carl's the
just
king of
painted
MDF.
painted
they probably
them.
Even paint another lick of paint to be there.
Lovely.
Okay, so this is my IKEA. I've wanted this bed for years and years, and I had no reason for it. It was expensive. You can get them second hand. Is it called the, what is it called? The Hemnes? Hemnes.
Yeah.
You can get them second hand on Facebook, Gumtree, but I kind of wanted a new one. And I've read reviews of them, like, so basically this pulls out, I can't do it because of the rug, and it makes a double bed.
Is this one, oh, it's separate drawers, right, isn't it?
Yeah, and the other thing is, it's really good for storage.
I love that.
Because we had a double bed in here, but it was just taking up too much room for June to run around in.
Yeah.
So I wanted, what we would do if we had guests is would roll this rug up.
Yeah.
And then actually you can see down here we've stored pillows for when it's a double bed.
And these drawers, chest of drawers. I always say these wrong.
I can't tell you my dad's name.
Are you really? Oh God, you know what?
No, but he won't be happy because basically he needed to come back round and make sure, like, can you see how that gap's bigger than that? He needs to like.
I thought it was
the
kind
drawers.
of part of the style of it.
No. So, and then these, well, probably going to paint ombre. So that will maybe start with like a darker pink and white cover. But yeah, my dad built these.
Oh my God, Charlotte, your dad is so handy. Do you know MDF is great stuff and it's cheap?
Yeah.
It's cheap.
I think people are a bit snobby about MDF, but our whole house, like my mum and dad's house, the kitchen's made from it, like everything's made. If we can make out of MDF, well, we will make out of MDF.
Yes, I like that attitude.
So this, yeah, he just needs to come. I didn't even notice it till he pointed it out.
Nor did I really until you pointed it out.
But yeah, I think if we have handles on here, it'll look too much, but I would like to paint that.
Initially, when I first saw it, I thought, is that the IKEA? And then I thought, no, because the shelves are a bit shallow. Not shallow, a bit narrow, but yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, and this is just like fun. This is not practical. This is like, we bought her this. And I went out to play with it because she doesn't respect it, you know. When she's older, she can play with it.
Yeah.
But that was like the first thing I bought when she was a baby.
So this is basically for you. This bit's
This
for
is
you.
For me, yeah.
Okay.
This is for me. That's not for June. And then the other thing that I love in here is this wardrobe, which used to live in my parents' house, and it had some drawers on the bottom. But now the drawers are part of a built-in wardrobe at my parents' house, made out of India.
Yeah.
And then this is the same paint that's in the bathroom.
That's a gorgeous.
So
What? What is it like? Is that deluxe?
No, I promise you I'd tell you, and I've still not found out. But it's the colours something like an artist paint.
Oh, okay.
From B&Q, I'll find out.
Right, okay.
It's called,
Is it chalk paint though? Is
no,
it? Okay.
This is Honolulu pink. It
Right.
needs another coat, but anyway. But the hairpin legs were for the second bench downstairs.
Yeah.
But feedback from my family was that they didn't want a second bench when they came around for dinner. They would prefer to have backs on their chairs. But I think this looks really good.
Yeah. Did you paint this yourself then, Charlotte?
Yeah. I
Okay.
painted that myself. Oh, we painted.
Any tips for painting? Any tips?
Do you know what we? Oh, don't look at that. That's
Oh,
wrong.
so
When you
cute.
went. But we painted the inside pink.
Oh
So-
god, you actually did that because I don't even bother painting the
No, but I
inside.
just like halfway through I was like, I wish I hadn't started. But actually, every time I open it, I really like it.
So any top tips then?
Sand, thin layers.
Yep.
So I would tend to rush painting a few years ago, whereas now I know that you need to sand the whole thing,
Yep.
and then you need to wash it,
Yep.
and then it's better to do 3 or 4 thin coats
Yep.
than one big thick coat.
Yeah.
But there's loads of things that needs one more coat. But
I think it looks quite
yeah.
nice.
But we did buy, yeah, that was the bathroom paint just left over with that.
Yeah.
But this area I like. These are the QVC Amanda Holden trunks again.
Which are downstairs in your dining room,
Yeah,
aren't
in
they?
white. So my
Yeah.
favourite thing to do in life with clothes is if I like it and it comes in another colour, I'll probably buy 2 or 3 in the same colour. So this is our bedroom. It's not quite finished yet. When I heard Medina was coming round, I painted the walls white. They were like it was a yellow, but it wasn't a pleasant yellow. And we'd been wanting to paint it white for ages, but you know when you live with something and then you just can't be bothered. So I've recovered the bed head for you, Medina.
Thank you, Charlotte. Like you said, I've prompted you to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So this is good.
No, this has been great,
Yeah.
just to get everything finished. So in here it's still a bit plain. We need to add some pictures and just, I think, add a bit of life because who lives here? Who
Yeah.
knows?
So Charlotte she covered the headboard.
So yeah, my boyfriend made this, so it's wood. It's actually not MDF, and
Okay,
it's
wow.
a bit heavy.
This is shocking to me.
Yeah, he should have gone for MDF to be fair. And then it's foam, but the foam's blue. So what we had to do, because this top layer is a curtain, DKNY at Home Sense.
Oh, lovely.
But because the foam's blue, we had to put a white tablecloth just to get rid of
Cover
the
it
blue.
over. Okay.
But I had on here another curtain that was like white pom-poms, but with the white walls it was just too much white, so we added the pink back.
And your lampshade, which
This
is
whole thing
lovely.
is from Oliver Bonus.
Ooh.
Isn't that practical? Because you kind of have to like hoover it like this and dust on it there. Don't know why I'm pointing these things out.
I couldn't see it until you
And
mentioned
then
it.
This locker.
That's the mustard you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, so this is from Mustard Made. Well, they're Mustard Made on Instagram, but they're called Mustard.
Okay.
And again, well, I just love it because I think if I had a pink bedside table, it would have been too much pink, dare I say. What else? These are H&M's curtains.
Are they the linen?
No, they're velvet, but look, like they're still creased and we've steamed them as well. So I shouldn't really point that out. And then like things like our cushions. Actually on the lampshade, so this is House of Hackney, but these are both on the sample sale. So that was, I think, like £40 and this was 20, and they're probably really expensive. And then Jack found somebody on eBay that made this one. So.
Do you know what, Charlotte? I'm really impressed with your bargain hunting.
Yeah, people might not
Really?
think that I am.
Yeah, I'm really, really impressed, I
But
have
I
to
think in a
say.
rented house, you can't, unless you know that that's going to work in another house.
Yeah.
Can't necessarily justify spending a lot of money on something.
I agree.
Yeah, so, and then this is all new. There's supposed to be a mirror here, but it's not arrived. which, by the way, I got off eBay.
Ooh.
She goes, Mrs. Bargain Hunter.
Lovely.
But it's a habitat mirror, and it was £200, but I found it secondhand on eBay for £100.
This is what I mean. This is good. I mean, you can create such a beautiful home with eBay finds.
Yeah.
People don't realise.
But it's not here yet. And then this is from Next.
Yeah.
And
It looks
then-
like a Next.
I was going to
Dresser.
use my slipper to point, but this was from home, so that was 35. And then this bath mat isn't supposed to be there, but once we moved the old unit that we had there away, there was like a big concrete slab. So this is the girliest room in the house.
Okay, I need
And the
you to
smallest.
see this beautiful, beautiful wall that Charlotte did with Hobbycraft, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, DIY
Yeah.
project with Hobbycraft.
This is
#
gorgeous.
farm.
Yeah.
And then I have another mustard locker in here. So actually they did send me this one, but I bought the one in the living room, but I'll quickly open this. So, but this is my office. This is the whole house is pretty girly. I don't know if you'd argue this is the girliest room or the living room is, but this is my little sanctuary where I come and I have smooth FM on and listen to bad songs, and I sit here and type away.
Yes.
This is me on the internet. I don't get to show many people. This is my signed picture of Kermit the Frog. And it's like, it says for Charlotte.
I love that.
Hi ho and love Kermit the Frog.
This is quirky. I like it.
Isn't it?
Mhm.
And it's like it's official. When is it from? 1995.
Okay. Okay, I'm walking into the beautiful bathroom.
I need to find out this paint company that I've not told you. I'm going to get it out of the garage. So this was green, and our landlord, when we were the only people to view this house, because I was so eager, and it was painted green, and I told her that we were going to paint it pink, and she was like, I was stuck between green or pink, so we kind of felt like it was meant to be. And that's why the whole house is kind of white, because I don't want to paint it back, but
Yeah.
I think the landlord will like this because it's pink, so.
Yeah.
I feel like the toilet seat matches the doors, and I feel like this print brings all the colours of the bathroom together, so even
Yeah.
the wood, the pink and the white, the black and white, so
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that picture,
That's
which was
nice.
a total accident.
And how do you hang them?
We're proper, like, stick a nail in the wall.
Okay.
We've got a few command hooks, like on the inside of doors,
Yep.
for like hanging bags and things, but this, when we've left rented, what we tend to do is like polyfiller it, sand
Yep.
it and paint. Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, we've had a really nice day.
It's been lovely. It's been lovely
Yeah.
meeting you. Hope you like this tour. Please leave me a like and subscribe.
Oh, that's so My dad actually custom built my dad built that for us.
So-
okay, to mention my dad third time. My dad, again. I can't tell you my dad name.
Are you really? Oh god.
But yeah, my dad built these.